What's up guys, I'm CJ, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, we have yet another new filming space. So today's video, I woke up, I'm like, one video I haven't done for a super long time is a skincare routine video. So this is the morning, so as you probably guessed, we're gonna be doing a morning skincare routine. So I have a different filming setup. This isn't gonna be the final filming setup, but I'm testing some things out. I have a new, some new filming equipment, got a ring light, have my microphone, and I'm just playing with different things right now. Obviously, as I've told you, my filming setup is going to be elsewhere, but that area isn't set up right now, and I'm home alone, so I'm doing it in the living room next to a window with a ring light. Most importantly, I have my Harry Potter Marauders Map cup, my metal straw so my coffee doesn't hit my teeth, and yeah. One other thing, I mentioned this in the last video, but make sure you check out my Etsy shop. This is another new little endeavor that I've started. I've been posting things lately, new things lately. Some of the things, the lacquerware you'll see that I picked up in Myanmar or Burma. And then there's some other things, some art pieces, some fans, artwork, lacquerware, boxes, marble boxes. There's a lot of different things, and everything that's on there right now is from another country. So that's kind of the fun part. It's a little bit of not an import business, but it will be products that are picked up while traveling. So check that out. As I travel more, I'm going to be picking up more things. I've got some new little business ventures on the horizon that I'm working on. So yeah, I have that link down below. Make sure you check it out. And let me know if this lighting situation is working. I haven't totally figured out the ring light. I'm not a beauty guru, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm just gonna pop my hair up in this little headband and we're gonna start the skincare routine. So, you're gonna notice that my face is gonna get probably redder than usual. That's gonna be because I have been using Retin-A at night. Not every night, but basically every other night at this point in time. So my skin is going to be a little bit more sensitive just because of that extracellular turnover. Retin-A is a stronger product, so yeah, my face is gonna get a little bit red. And let's just get starting the video. If I think of anything else, I'll mention it. I guess don't forget to subscribe, like the video. You like skincare routines? Yeah, first thing I did this morning was I washed my face with the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Hydrating Cleanser. I mentioned this in my Best of Beauty video. This is a great product. I really love it. It has ceramides. It's incredibly gentle. No sulfates. I just love it. Morning, night, double cleanse, whatever. This is pretty much a great all-around cleanse. Then next, I'm going to go in with my Is Clinical Gen X C Serum. So this is a vitamin C serum. This is kind of their next level vitamin C serum. It is quite expensive, but the guinea pig in me wanted to try it, so I got it. I got this from Skin Beautiful RX. Of course, I have a link below. I love Skin Beautiful RX. Leah has a YouTube channel. She's a wealth of information. They have a lot of nice brands, and yeah, I like purchasing from them because I like the people behind it. So the Gen X C Serum is a vitamin C serum. It has 20% L-ascorbic acid, so 20% is basically as much as you want to use. Studies have shown that above 20% you're not really getting any further benefits, and it can potentially do more harm or slow things down more than a 20% or lesser serum. So 20% is good for me. This also has some ingredients called extremosomes, so they are supposed to be clinical patented ingredient that's clinically proven to help revitalize and protect your skin. So this one is just like a vitamin C plus. The one thing you're going to notice in my routines lately are that I'm not using a lot of acid products, exfoliating products, just because I am using that Retin-A. I don't really need it, and if I were to incorporate acids, it's going to be too much. The Retin-A I'm using is a 0.05%, so that middle concentration. So we're going to apply this. I like to take probably about 7 drops or half a stopper full. The Is Clinical serums are water weight, so they absorb. If you have any experience with Is Clinical serums, you know they absorb basically on contact. So I like to pat this in. I do take it around my eyes. If some people say you can't take that high of a concentration of vitamin C around your eyes, I can. So do what you want. It's your skin. I think everybody should do whatever they want. If you're not causing any harm, if something works for you, then do it. That's skincare. Trial and error. You're going to make a mistake once. As long as you're not like doing some hardcore heavy acid mixed with retinol and vitamin C in a scrub or something crazy. Pretty much just start listening to your skin. I think that sure, you can listen to people telling you things, but a lot of it's trial and error, right? I know I learned through mistakes. Obviously, I've made a lot. And yeah. So this will absorb. I mean, it feels quite absorbed already, but I do go ahead and let this sit for probably 15 minutes. So the first thing I do when I wake up, wash my face, put the vitamin C on, and then I do whatever around the house. That gives me time to do my little workout routine that I do in the house in the morning, make my coffee, get my stuff put together, get my clothes put together, deal with Preston, all of that. So that's pretty much what that looks like. Of course, I do take the rest of this, rub it around the top of my hands because I know those age spots are going to be popping up because for a very long time, I didn't use sunscreen. So we're trying to prevent any craziness from happening. Obviously, I'm not going to let it sit for that entire amount of time just because we're on film. I could pop out of frame, but we might as well just keep rolling. So the rest of my routine is fairly just soothing. Nothing super crazy, pretty soothing. I am going to pop on my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I like to use this day and night, honestly. I just use a little bit less in the morning. So I pop that on. We're good to go. There's that step. So generally after I let the vitamin C serum sit, like I said, 10-15 minutes, I do like to go in with this Klairs Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drops. So this is an growth factor peptide serum, but it also has some soothing ingredients. It uses, I want to say it uses guaiacylene to help soothe the skin. So all of the ingredients, products that I'm using right now are basically either doing something, so it's a vitamin C, it is helping with collagen synthesis, or it's a soothing serum. I did get Thermage when I was in Bangkok in December. So Thermage is a radio frequency treatment that they do all over your face. It is a energy-based device, obviously, so it actually helps to upstart your body's ability to produce collagen, or in my case, because I'm still younger, it's actually going to help with collagen banking. So lately, a lot of my focus with my skincare routine and my supplement routine is to help promote or give my body as much nutrition as I can to help with that collagen production. Anything I can do, whether it's a collagen supplement, obviously collagen supplements are just providing the amino acids, but I'm doing whatever I can. So a lot of these are growth factors, vitamin C, retin A, just things that are going to also help topically help and internally help with that collagen production. At least trying to do as much as I can. Thermage was one of the greatest skincare treatments I've ever had. It's great. It immediately tightened my skin. If you guys want to hear more about that, just let me know in the comments below. So I do have a link with Klairs. I know I don't usually talk about links, but these are just things that are popping up in my head as I do this. It's down below. This is a pretty popular product with people in the K-beauty sphere. So I just take a dropper full. You get a 20 milliliter bottle, so it's not a super big one. And I do the same thing. I just take it all over my face. It's soothing. It has your growth factors, or has some growth factors. Yeah, do that. I like soothing products, not only after retin-A or the day after retin-A, but also with that vitamin C because it can be a little stronger. Sometimes my face will react more, my skin will react more. Sometimes my skin will react less. I did not use retin-A last night, so my face is not quite as flushed. And the same thing, I just take that all over. Make sure it's all over my face, neck, back of my neck. Don't forget your back and neck. Everybody talks about your face and neck, but don't forget the back of the neck. That is one thing I notice from people that live in places that are really sunny. Like I deal with a lot of people from Texas, and when you ride in Texas, you ride outside. It's more common to have an outdoor arena than an indoor arena. So I always know when I'm sitting behind them in the stands, I'm like, ooh, they have Texas neck. And that's just like, they have super brown, spotted, wrinkly necks in the back. Their front of their face could look amazing. They could have just had a facelift. Their back of their neck, a little bit dicey. So that's where I'm like, make sure you take everything to the back of your neck. Use it all in the back. Also here are the ingredients I was talking about. So there are 2 peptides on the bottom, 2 peptides, blueberry extract, and guaiacylene. So that's where the blue color comes from. The next thing I do is a little bit of a mambo combo mix. Again, 2 very soothing products. So one part of this mix is the Glowbiotics Calming Restorative Treatment. I mentioned this in my Best of Beauty 2019. This is amazing. This is a growth factor alternative product, but that's not its main focus per se. It uses growth factor mimicking probiotics to give you a human-derived growth factor alternative. So if you're somebody that can't use human-derived growth factors, you don't want to use human-derived growth factors, this is a great option for you. But this also provides instant redness relief, instant calming to your skin. So this has been something I've turned to quite frequently. I have been using it anyways, but especially when using Retin-A. I use this after Retin-A, I use this the day after, I use this immediately after Retin-A in my PM routine, but I also use this the day after, and it just really helps to soothe my skin. You can feel immediately upon application, your skin just takes a big deep breath, the redness slowly goes out of your face. It truly is a great product. So I like to mix 1 pump of this with a few pumps of my holy grail Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This has been a long time favorite. I really, really love it. Obviously, snail in skincare is incredibly soothing. Snail Mucin has a plethora of different ingredients, including copper tripeptide, it has sodium hyaluronate, it has a bunch of healing, soothing, skin beneficial ingredients in it. So snail mucin is not just one thing, it's really a compound of many things. So these two together are fantastic. So I broke my thing, I dropped this one day, so I take a pump of that, and about 3 or 4 pumps of that, and then mix and apply. Same thing, take it to the eyes, take it to my face, back and neck, all over. I don't really take, in my morning routine, I don't really take things to my chest because my chest is never exposed. At night, I kind of have a deep neck t-shirt that I wear, so I will apply things on my neck then, but yeah. Let that sit for a minute, absorb. Yeah, alright. So then the next step is usually a hyaluronic acid. So I do love the Hada Labo Gokugen Premium Lotion. This is out or nearly out. So the other one that I've been loving that I got through Skin Beautiful RX is the Lemieux Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is a great serum. It's about $60, a little bit cheaper if you use whatever my coupon code is. Not an affiliate link, just a coupon code for all of you. So I think you get 20% off of that. Good deal, about $12 off. This is just a really nice serum. Pretty straightforward, couple forms of hyaluronic acid. Nothing crazy. Just very straightforward hyaluronic acid serum. So I let that sit for a minute, and then I go in and use you guys know me, more is more. I use a lot. I use a dropper full. Do you need that much? Probably not. My face is bigger than yours, maybe, unless you're also a man with a big face. But I do use a lot of product, and that's fine. Apply that all over my face. I do like to apply hyaluronic acid as my last product before moisturizer, oil, sunscreen, whatever, just because hyaluronic acid isn't going to really go into your skin. For the most part, hyaluronic acid is going to sit on the top layer of your skin, maybe go into the very top layer of your skin, but it's not going to go deep. So I do use my intensive products first, then I will go into my hyaluronic acid, and I do a little hydration sandwich. I usually will do that, a mist, and then I'll apply my moisturizer over the top. The mist I'm currently using is, no surprise, my Andalou Naturals Thousand Roses Rose Floral Toner. They did something different. This is a different pump than they've had before. It's actually a little bit of a finer mist. Love that, because before it was kind of like a fire hydrant mist. You get sprayed in the face and super overwhelming. This is much finer, like that. So I'm going to go in with a couple pumps of this. And then, after that, I've been doing another little combo. So I have another product by Wishtrend. This is the Vitamin 75 Maximizing Cream. This uses 75%, I believe it's sea buckthorn water. So it's not just a water-based product. 75% vitamin water extracted from sea buckthorn trees, so the vitamin tree. And then it uses the natural oils that contain vitamin E to purify and revitalize the skin. I've been really liking this. It's a lighter gel cream type product. And then I mix that with my Truth Treatment Omega-6 Healing Cream. This is a great product Again, if your skin's compromised, if you're dealing with any retinol peeling, if you've overdone it with acids, if your skin's been burnt, sunburnt, if you're experiencing any type of irritation, compromised skin, redness, the Omega-6 Healing Cream is fantastic. It goes in, soothes the skin, gives you a little vitamin C, but it just makes your skin calm down. That's kind of the theme of my routine right now. Soothe the skin, calm the skin, make it happy. So I do about this much of the moisturizer, and then the Truth Treatment Systems, you use a very, very, very small amount of it. So you'll see I'm literally going to use this much. It's a very small amount. The products are very concentrated. They go a very long way. For those of you that have been asking recently if I still use them, I only have the Vitamin 6 Healing Cream right now. I do want to repurchase more of the products in the future. So I just go and I mix it a little bit. I try not to get it all over my hand because I'm going to go in with my mist. I use a lot of mist. More is more. I always say that. And then massage. And I don't really sometimes use an eye cream in the morning. If my eyes look like shit, I'll use an eye cream. But for the most part, I just make sure to target my skincare products around the eye area. At night, I do like to use the Michelle Remarkable Retinol Eye Cream. It's quite nice. They did do the Thermage treatment around my eyes, so it has really, really helped with any fine lines I did have around my eyes. You guys know I usually do a little Botox in my eye area. Haven't done it for about a year. When they did the Thermage treatment, they did a little Botox on my forehead, so that's nice. But yeah, I think next time I go back, I'm going to try to do Thermage on my neck just to preventative. As preventative. You guys know I like preventative treatments. I've gotten flack before. Oh, you don't need to do Botox. You don't need to do this and this and this. No, maybe right now I don't. Or maybe it's not as obvious that I do need to use it. But I do like to do things that are going to help prevent any signs of aging. I don't spend this much time on skincare. I don't spend this much money on skincare and have a whole channel devoted to skincare because I want to age and just let myself go. I want to do anything I can, anything that's in my power to try to prevent aging, or at least slow the signs of aging down. As I've told you before, like what I do for work, I'm outside, I'm in barns, I'm riding, I'm in the sun. Like my skin does take quite a beating, and up until I was probably 20, I didn't really take care of my skin. So for 80% of my life, my skin's really just been not doing much, not getting cleansed, not getting sun care, not getting any type of treatments. So now I am working towards making up for it, and I want to make up for it now. I'm going to be 26 this year, and kind of mid-20s is when your collagen production starts to slow down, and I just want to do as much as I can. My family doesn't age super well, so I want to do whatever I can to just stop it. And that's my prerogative. If you want to age, age. If you don't want to age, don't age. Do whatever you want. So I've been doing another little mix with my sun care. So I got this product before I went on my trip. It's the Supergoop Play 100% Mineral Lotion. It has green algae, SPF 50, and it's water resistant up to 80 minutes. 2% titanium dioxide and 24% zinc oxide. So in theory, I really like the ingredients. The problem with it is it's very, very, very glowy. Like, extremely glowy, which I don't usually mind, but it's almost prohibitively glowy, and I do feel that it kind of just sits on your skin. I'm the type of person that I will not compromise the amount of sunscreen that I use just to make it work. I'm going to use the proper amount, the 1/4 teaspoon that's required. I usually use more, and it needs to work with my face. So I went through Burma and Cambodia and Thailand with an extremely glowy face because this is what I brought. I don't like chemical sunscreens, and I couldn't really find anything over there that I wanted to use. So I mixed this one with the Altruist Dermatologist Sunscreen SPF 50. This has a combination of European chemical filters and some mineral filters. It is fragrance free. It's not sticky. This absorbs really, really well. Does not leave a white cast. This leaves a little bit of a pink cast on me, if that makes sense. So what I've been doing, and this is almost out, so I'm either gonna have to buy a new one or figure out a new sunscreen. I take a blob of that, and then I take a very small amount of this, just because I don't want to not use it. So it's, like you can see, it's just a little blob. No better word than that. Mix them together. And no, I'm not mixing them together because I think I'm going to compound the SPF. I understand that you're not going to make it a higher SPF. I do it to make that product work because I bought it. Like, unless something's horrible, I don't just throw it away or get rid of it. Plus, I have no one to really give things to. So you'll see here, just take it all over my face and neck. You guys know how sunscreen works. But you can see there's a little bit of just a very, very slight pink cast, white cast, whatever you want to call it. That comes from the Supergoop sunscreen. It's a nice sunscreen. I have no problem with the sunscreen itself, or no problem with the sunscreen. It's just very, very glowy. So I think that if you're somebody with drier skin, and I think in a cooler climate maybe, it would be fantastic. One or the other or both, it would be great. I kind of was thinking that winter in Oregon, that Supergoop sunscreen would be great, but it's still a little bit too oily, greasy for me. So maybe for a body sunscreen it could be nice. Drier skins, if you're in Alaska or somewhere where it's very, very cold, it might be better. Or if you have a more minimal skincare routine, perhaps if you wanted to do, I don't know, wash your face, put a sunscreen on, wash your face, vitamin C, put a sunscreen on. If you're having a very pared down routine, maybe it would work even better because you don't have as many products on. Maybe it absorbs better. I'm not totally sure. I haven't played with that much because honestly, I don't care that much. I have other sunscreens that work, so I'm not, I just don't care that much. I don't have a better way to put it. And then sometimes I'll go in with my Drunk Elephant D-Bronzy. Not always, haven't really been doing it in the winter, but I might as well show you just for shits and giggles how I use it. I don't mix it in with anything. Sorry, camera stopped for a minute. So like I was saying, I don't like to mix this in. I don't like to compromise my sunscreen just to add a little tint to it. So what I do is, after I do my sunscreen, I let the sunscreen sit for a minute. And I like to go in with like a pump or nearly a pump. And I know that seems like a lot, but the way I use it, it works. So I spread it, then I kind of dot it on my face. I treat this more, or use this more over the top. So I use that little bit, and then I just pat it around my face and down my neck. So because I use that pump, I know they say you can use just a few drops and it works, but I do it all over my face and neck. Haven't really been using it in the winter, like I said, but in the summer I like to use it. Obviously, summertime you're thinking traditionally you have a little bit more of a tan, a little bit more of a bronze look. I usually don't have that much of a bronze because I stay out of the sun for the most part if I can help it. Not always the case, but when I'm in the sun I have an SPF 960 on, so it doesn't matter. There you can see, it's not like, you don't really get a huge giant glow look or giant bronze look. It just looks kind of healthy. Again, everything I take on the back of my hands. Pop this off, hair's crazy, that's what my skin looks like. So at the end of my routine, I do have a little bit of glowy skin. It will pare down as things absorb. I usually take about an hour to get ready from waking up to getting out the door. So just over that time, I'll apply product, brush my teeth, have coffee, put on a product. I do it over the thing, so it's not like I'm standing at my sink for an hour. I just incorporate my application of products as I'm doing things. So yeah, this is what I look like when I'm going to the barn. Super exciting, but the horses really love it. That's what my skin looks like. Skin's looking pretty good. And yeah, maybe I didn't get things all the way up there. But yeah, so that's my morning skincare routine as of late. I'm going to go ahead and do my PM skincare routine either today or tomorrow as well. Trying to stay current on my videos, get back to posting often, not waiting a couple weeks between. But yeah, that's all for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And don't forget to click the description box below. Check out any links down there. I do have links. I don't know if people really go that far down into my description box usually, but I'll have all the products linked. I'll have my codes, everything listed down below. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you check out my socials. Bye guys.